All right, so I'm currently headed over to get a Dexa scan right now to test our current body fat level right now, peak bulk. Now this is peak bulk. Like I've been technically, you know, bulking since after my show was done back in September, you know, end of September 2022. So it's been over a year since my show. I've been bulking for a good period of time. Obviously I have some running thrown in here now, but this is peak bulk, the heaviest that I've ever been. I just weighed in at 251.8 pounds this morning, which is crazy that my morning weight has really gotten this high. Because even last year during my bulk, the highest my morning weight ever got was probably like 243 in the morning. So I'm a good almost 9 pounds heavier than the heaviest morning weight that I've ever been, like on a bulk. So this is like, yeah, close to 10 pounds heavier than last year's bulk. And I've never gotten my body fat tested during a bulk to begin with. So last time I got this done was literally 1 week out from my show last year. I honestly can't remember the exact number, but it was between 8 and 8.5% when I was 1 week out from the show. So now this will be really interesting, and I have no idea what to expect. If this is gonna be 16, 18, 20% plus, I have no idea. So this will be really interesting to see. So we are 10 minutes away, and this is like midday, so it's gonna be like 4 p.m. When our actual appointment is. So we're gonna do this, get that tested. Jacob's also coming up here to get his body fat tested as well. And oddly enough, he is literally 2 days or 3 days out from his show. It'll be really interesting to see where his body fat is at 3 days out from a show, peeled, shredded out of his mind, compared to me, peak bulk, heaviest I've ever been, you know, weighing more than my bulk last year. I guess we're gonna see. So see you guys over there in just a minute. Should be interesting. All right guys, so we just pulled up right now. I think this is the building that it's in. It's just one of these little offices in here, I guess. So Jacob technically has an appointment like 20 minutes after me, and then Coda's getting his done 20 minutes after Jacob. So those guys should be pulling up soon. Hopefully they can help me film something, but let's go in there, check it out, see what our body fat is right now, people. How long you been doing this for?
Coming up for a year, man. About 11 months now. I started back in January.
Yeah. Is this like your place?
No, it's not. So I'm just a clinic manager. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I just took over about January. Cool. The previous owner, she actually moved back to Houston, so she sold it back to the other investor. Nice. Yes, sir. Cool, yeah, we can have you hop on if you're ready.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So just lay down in here. Yes, sir. Yep. Just try and get in the center, but I'll help you get squared away. Okay. So we're going to scoot you up just a little bit towards your head, about a half inch. That's good right there. Perfect. And then we'll put our feet together, arms as close to our sides as we can. All right, can we tuck in elbows a little bit more? I know you got some big lats. So let's try and scoot whole body to your left about a half inch. All right, and then let's put thumbs underneath our butt. Let's try and really get those arms close by. And then tuck in those elbows right there. Perfect. Let's hold that position. I'm going to put the strap around your ankles just to keep you nice and still. All right. And you can keep your eyes open or closed, whichever's more comfortable. Which one? Keep those limbs still. We've got about 4 to 5 minutes, and I'll be right back with you, okay? Okay. Alright, and then we're all set. The gym strap, and doing your shoes and everything else back on. Alright.
Okay, 16.8?
Yes, sir.
Wow. That wasn't as bad as I thought, honestly.
Yeah? What do you think you're gonna be
I thought maybe at least like 18 or something.
Okay, yeah.
This is like genuinely the biggest I've ever been.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
like last year during my bulk I was probably like 240 to 243. Gotcha. So now I'm like 252. I'm like, oh, I'm probably a bit, yeah.
A little fluffier.
Yeah, right, exactly.
No man, you're doing pretty good. Your gynoid is your hips and your thighs, 15.6%. And we want to see your A to G ratio at a 1.0 or less. And you're just a little bit higher at 1.15, which is pretty common for males because we put on body fat faster in the midsection. Yeah. What we want to see is these guys to be even or a little bit less in the Android.
It's funny because I remember when I was cutting down, it was like my midsection was like 6% versus my lower body was like 11% or something like that.
Which usually once you get down a certain amount, it'll even out like that. But when you put on fat, it's going to be stacking up in the midsection first for males.
Gotcha.
But yeah, once you get down pretty lean, it'll start to come off from here, and it'll be mostly in the hips and thighs, which is where we want it. It's healthier for your heart.
Wait, what's Jake?
This 250-pound behemoth is 22% body fat.
No. Wait, what's your guess? What's your guess?
It wasn't there.
Dex's be like,
dude, I'm saying.
Dex's don't care.
It was pretty. I feel like it was accurate.
Okay, so you're like what?
Dude, 19.
Are you like 16 then or something?
19.
Yeah, it was 16.8.
16.8 is crazy.
16.8, right?
At 250, then I'll give me 16.
You might be, bro.
Me and Coda are the same.
When Ryan bulks, he just gains like intestinal mass. He doesn't gain like body fat.
Just a little.
It just goes here and it's like.
Just a little bit of
Dude,
chunk.
if you're 16, then I'm gonna be like fucking 7.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Moment of truth, right?
Yeah, we're about to find out shortly here. So, like I said, Jacob is 3 days out from his show, getting his body fat tested, whereas I'm peak bulk, 16.8%.
Hypothetically,
I'm
I should be leaner than last time because I'm around the same weight. But
Great reference.
I should be leaner because I've actually been carving up a little bit this time. Last time I was like completely flat when I got it, so that's like lean mass lost type of thing. So
we're gonna see.
We'll find out, man.
I just said I was 5'11" 3/4 midday, and what do you know? I'm 5'11" 3/4. Let's see this guy. Is he a liar? It's like Eric Konevsky. What's your height? What's your weight?
Right.
Stand him nice and tall there.
6'1.5".
Hey.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah, that's what I said, right? 6'1.5". Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right on. That's
Pretty good.
spot on what I thought, actually.
He's honest.
Only 1.5 inches taller.
But that means you round up to 6'2" then, right?
Football, yeah.
Yeah.
Your feet just like, keep your arms just like right by your sides.
We'll scoot up about a half inch towards your head for me.
Because like, look, you don't want your arms outside this like white line.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Because the white,
Yeah. There we go. So we're gonna put feet together nice and tight. Elbows as close to your sides as we can.
Yeah, squeeze the elbows in, boss.
That's good. Like just like that.
It's like I'm doing a pec deck.
All right, my man. I'm gonna go ahead and get you started. We're just gonna hold that position. You can keep your eyes open or closed, whichever's more comfortable.
What was the body fat percentage?
Competition, right?
7.8. Competition ready, man.
7.8, competition ready.
0.5 below last year. 0.7 below last year. It was 8.5 last year, 7.8 this year.
Almost
so
a whole percent leaner.
Literally did get much leaner this year.
Yeah.
That's great.
Total weight, we got you at 180.2.
Yeah, that's like 2 pounds off, which is good.
Your fat tissue's at 14.1 pounds. Your lean muscle tissue is 158.5 pounds.
All right, guys, so that is going to wrap up the body fat testing for the bulk. We're just wrapping up a workout up here at the BPN HQ right now. So that's kind of like where my physique is looking like as well. Physique update, pumped with some pretty good lighting. We got the natural light coming in. So it's obviously going to, in my opinion, make the physique look a little bit better, maybe a little bit leaner, especially with the pump. But we're at 16.8% body fat right now. Last time we got it tested was, a little over a year ago, 1 week out from our show day, which I believe I was 8 or 8.5%, somewhere around there. So it's crazy, especially at the amateur level for like an NPC men's physique show. Usually I end up being around an 8% body fat. Jacob just got us tested. It was 7.9 or 7.7%, something like that. So you obviously can get lower, and sometimes you need to get even lower than the 8% body fat, especially for men's physique. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, at that 16.8%. And I'm honestly really happy with that. I expected it to be even a bit higher. I was thinking like maybe I'd be 18% or something like that right now, but we'll absolutely take being a little bit lower, a little bit leaner. It just means we have less to cut off the next time that we do prep or some sort of cut. So for right now, I'm happy with where we're at. I'd love to keep on pushing the bulk a little bit higher. Again, we still do have this half marathon coming up, so that is kind of like the focus right now. Kind of the plan for me, I think, is after the half marathon is just to send it, push it, bulk a little bit further, just push the bodybuilding further and really as high as I possibly can, just to kind of see like what is my natural potential. I want to find that, and not that I'm ever going to find that, as long as I keep pushing and improving the stakes and you know, keeping my expectations super high for myself, I don't think there's going to be a limit for myself right now. I don't like to put those kind of limits on myself. And it's funny because people will tell you 9, 10 plus years into lifting, you shouldn't be making, you know, hardly any progress at all. But I really do think I've been making considerable progress even the last, you know, 2 or 3 years that I've kind of, you know, been doing more bodybuilding shows. And the bulk that I had back in 2021 to 2022, before that Ben Wieters prep, I honestly think I put on some really good size. I went from a stage weight of about 203 at the leanest to being roughly 210 to 212 pounds within 1 year. And now I'm giving myself a whole year and a half to bulk, really 2 years between shows. I feel like I'm putting on even more considerable size. Granted, higher body fat, but it's the heaviest I've ever been while staying at a decent body fat, waking up every morning like 253 pounds plus. And I'm just really excited to keep on pushing that potential and see where the natty potential really lies. Excited to kind of push myself and find that. So yeah, just wrapping up this video with that little physique update. Just wanted to kind of break things down for you into the future. And I'm excited for the next time that we do cut down. I want to see if we can, you know, continue to get better and better. You show up around a 215 pound stage weight, even leaner. Like the possibilities are really endless. I don't think that, you know, you need to be on any sort of gear or any sort of steroids to necessarily get the physique that you want whatsoever. I just want to show you guys that it is possible to do it naturally, and that, you know, a lot of times you're just putting those self-limiting beliefs on yourself. The potential, honestly, can be nearly endless